Hi, this is Tutor Nick B, and this is Suffix 13. The suffix today is Ette, E-T-T-E. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot? Go ahead and do it now. All right, let's get right to it. The suffix Ette is used in 3 different ways and has 3 different meanings. All right, let's get right to it. The suffix Ette is used with some nouns to mean the female version of it. So whatever it's talking about, they mean the female version of it. Here's the first one, a bachelorette. Now, you know bachelor, we hear bachelor a lot. Bachelor usually refers to a male that is single, not married. Okay, so bachelorette, we don't say it as much. Sometimes around the time that they're going to get married, that's when we sometimes used to say bachelor, because sometimes they threw a bachelor's party for the guy. And in recent years, it's become kind of common that sometimes girls will take out the girl for a bachelorette party too. So, but we do hear bachelorette sometimes. So they made a female version simply by adding the E-T-T-E. All right, so a bachelorette is a young woman who has never been married before. All right, let's continue. Here's an example sentence. The old TV show The Dating Game used to have a bachelorette ask questions to 3 men and choose one of them sight unseen. Yeah, they used to have like a little wall blocking them. She could hear their voices, but she couldn't physically see them. And after asking the question, she just had to choose without seeing them who would be her date. Okay, to be her date. So that's the way that was used. All right, let's look at the next one here. A vampette, okay, is a young female vampire. Okay, so they just made it, again, they made it female by adding E-T-T-E. Kirsten Dunst played a vampette in the movie Interview with a Vampire. Okay, good. That's a good example sentence. All right, let's move on to the second use. The suffix "ette" is connected to nouns to mean a small version of something. So one time it's used for female, the next time now it's used for small. A cigarette is a narrow tube with tobacco like a small cigar. So that's why we say cigarette. It's like a small cigar. Okay, good. He smokes a pack of cigarettes a day. Yeah. All right, let's continue. A kitchenette. Okay. A kitchenette is a small area that could be used as a kitchen, especially in a small apartment. So it's not a full kitchen. Probably just has some sink and, just a little area for dishes and stuff. And it's probably part of another room. Then we sometimes call that as a kitchenette. All right, so let's look at the example sentence. This apartment has just 2 rooms with a kitchenette. All right, so maybe part of the second room has this little kitchen area there. All right, let's continue. A statuette is a small statue. We hear this all the time. An Academy Award is a statuette called an Oscar. All right, if you ever watch the Academy Awards, you know that is a small statue they give to people as an award. All right, let's continue. A towelette is a small piece of wet paper for washing one's hands or face. Yeah, I mean, it's similar to, like, in the States, sometimes we use the trademark name as wet ones, but this could be a towelette. The flight attendant handed out some towelettes to passengers. Yeah, maybe, especially if you're taking a long flight and it's kind of like the morning, they're going to be serving breakfast. Sometimes they'll come around and hand out towelettes to the passengers, to help them to wake up before the breakfast comes. Okay, good. Now, here's the third use. The suffix "ette" is used with some nouns to mean something is imitation or fake and not real. So let's look here. Leatherette, basically a cloth made of material to look like real leather. Okay, so you can say that. Leatherette belt is much cheaper than a real leather belt. We could say that. And the last one would have been also cashmerette. So we just really have the example sentence here. That is not real cashmere. It is cashmerette. So obviously cashmerette would be the imitation one. Cashmere is the real one. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. I hope it's informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.